Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So we have two Boxycharms to unbox today. So last month my June box came at the beginning of July. It was very late in arriving. I think it got kind of stuck in transit somewhere, and by the time it arrived I was leaving to go out of town on my vacation. So by the time I got back, I was like, it's kind of late to do a June unboxing, and I was so busy at work. It's been really crazy here. I'm in the middle of like wedding season, and so I decided to just save it and we would unbox June and July together. So this is the July box, just arrived yesterday. This is the June Boxy Luxe. So we've got lots of products to look at today, so let's dive straight into it. I'm gonna start with the June Boxy Luxe just because I've been sitting on it so long and I'm dying to see what's in here. So the theme for the month was Dare to Dazzle. So this is the fun little geometric unit card here. Okay, so first thing in the box is this product right here. So this is the Elemis Superfood AHA Glow Cleansing Butter. This is valued at $38 and it's supposed to cleanse, brighten, and nourish the skin. So I've used lots of cleansing balms over the years, and I've never used one that has like active ingredients in it. Usually it's just for the sake of melting off your makeup. So I'm very interested to see how this differs from others that I've tried before. I'll definitely let you guys know in a future speed reviews video. I have really enjoyed most of the Elemis products that I've tried over the years. It doesn't have much of a scent. I was expecting it to be very scented. Most of the Elemis products that I've tried have been, and I'm very surprised by the texture of it. It's much softer than I was expecting it to be. Most of the cleansing balms that I've used, I guess they're promoting it as a cleansing butter, so I guess it is a little bit different. But usually they're more a solid, so this is a really interesting texture. So we shall see. I will start testing that out right away. I don't have a like cleansing balm on the go, so watch for that in the next speed reviews video. Not the next one because that'll be like next week, but the one after that. Next up we have a Nars Blush. So this is the cult favorite, best-selling Nars Blush in the shade Orgasm. This is valued at $30. I had this once upon a time. I haven't owned it for many years, but this is the color here. Really beautiful, very like universally flattering, and like a kind of a cool product to get in a Boxycharm. Now Nars is not cruelty-free, which is something that's important to me, but if it's not something that's important to you, this is like a really great item to get in a Boxycharm because it is a cult classic. If you don't already own this, you've definitely heard of it. So I can imagine a lot of people were really excited to get this in the box. Next up, we have one of our choice items. So I chose this. It's been so long ago now, I don't remember what any of the other choice items were, but this is the Luxie Florals brush set. This is valued at $40. I love Luxie brushes, so when I saw this as an option, I was like, yes, please, give me those brushes. So we've got a nice fluffy crease brush here. We've got a little bit of a flat shader brush. We've got a nice little like liner brush. I don't have very many of those, so that's nice to have. And a more densely packed flat shader. This is one that I would use. It says concealer. I would use this either for concealer or for like applying like liquid shadows to the lid. Really great for those liquid products, those types of brushes. And then it also came with a small sponge, and you guys know I don't really use sponges. If you're not new here, I don't really use sponges. However, I do use them in my makeup kit when I do makeup applications on clients. So I always either throw them in for a giveaway or I just put them in my kit. I'm actually doing a wedding tomorrow with like 6 girls, so extra sponges. I'll be washing all my brushes tonight, so that's pretty much perfect. I will put that to good use. very excited to have that. Love when it comes with a little bag. I have a little stash of these little bags, so when I'm traveling, I can throw all my makeup brushes in one. I can throw all of like my hair elastics and bobby pins and stuff in another. They come in really handy. Next up from Avant Skincare, we have the Hyaluronic Acid Replenishing Lip Serum. This is valued at $122. Can you imagine? This is a lip serum designed to simultaneously plump and nourish the lips. Works to intensely hydrate, plump, and balance moisture levels without feeling sticky. It also has lactic acid to lighten the pigmentation and nourish the lips effectively. So I'm very excited to try this. I would never spend $122 on a lip product. I don't know anyone that would. I mean, if you were really wealthy and you just had lots of money, maybe you would. I don't know. Can't relate. But it's always so fun to get those really high ticket items in a Boxycharm because it's something I would never buy for myself. So I'm not going to try this on today because I do have lipstick on, but I did want to put a little swatch on my hand just to see what the texture is like. Is it really kind of more like an oil? Does it have that serum-y feeling? Does it feel like a lip gloss? So there is it right there. Oh, it definitely just feels like a serum. It feels like a hyaluronic acid serum that you'd put on your face. No noticeable scent that I can see. So I'll definitely let you guys know about this very soon. Let me know in the comments if you got this in your Boxycharm. Are you seeing a big difference in your lips? I would hope for $122 that it's going to be magic, right? Next up, we have the second choice item. Again, I don't remember what any of the other options were, but I chose this. So there was a sunglasses option. So these are valued at $35 and it's a pair of sunglasses. And I was like, you know, that could be really fun. I can't remember what the other options were, but I felt like at the time, obviously, I felt like these were the thing to get. So you can see my ring light. What do you think, guys? I like them. I really like those a lot, actually. They're pretty comfortable. They don't like press in. I have like that issue where if they press into the back of my ears, I get a headache. So I'm trying to like get out of the line of the ring light. Sorry if that's distracting, but I think that looks so cute. I'm really jazzed about these. I love the detail on the arm there. Really, really cute. So fun. I mean, you can never have too many pairs of sunglasses, you know? And I'm a person that just like tosses them loose into my purse and then when they break, you know? I'm not the person that's gonna probably keep this bag in my purse. I wish I was like that. I'm just not. I'm not. That's why I don't own expensive things because I just won't look after my stuff. Oh, I could put them back in the box, at least until I get home. Next up, we have a body wash. So this is the Aromatherapy Associates Revive Body Gel. This is valued at $46. They always give us these body washes in Boxycharms that are like $40+. I'm like, who's buying $40 body wash? I want to know. I mean, if you are, no shade to you. I just can't relate, I guess. I'm a drugstore gal all the way. I just wanted to give it a sniff. It says it has juniper berry, grapefruit, rosemary oil. Sounds like something I would like in terms of the fragrance. Oh yeah, it's got like a really herbal scent to it. I really like that, so I'm into it. You know, I've got a ton of body washes on the go, so it'll probably be a while before I tell you guys what I think about this, but I have actually heard from one of you guys already that you got this and like it was just okay. So let me know in the comments. I always love to hear from you guys down below, like what you got in your box, what you thought of the things. Sometimes you guys get to try things out quicker than what I could because I'm trying out so many things all the time. Okay, next up we have the Dr. Brandt Triple Antioxidant Face Cream. This is valued at $64. They had like a special edition packaging for Pride Month. It says hashtag say I love you with pride. And I think that was really great. I think they had a whole collection of products that you could purchase for Pride Month. I know Manny MUA was participating in that, and I think Nikita Dragon, I can't remember, but it was kind of cool that they did that. Nothing in that kit that really interested me personally, but this is supposed to hydrate, smooth, and soothe irritation. I mean, it's a moisturizer, right? So let's see what the texture is like. 12 hours of protection from damaging free radicals, external aggressors. anti-stress ingredients. Yeah, it sounds nice. Sounds like just a nice like daytime moisturizer. Do you love how I just take the seals off of all these skincare products and then they sit in my cabinet for a year before I get to use them up? What is my life? Oh yeah, that's like a nice, just lightweight moisturizer. I think that would be good for most people. No noticeable scent. I would say it's probably unscented. I don't see fragrance in the ingredients, so we love that. And lastly, we have the thing that's making the whole box seem scented, is this bottle right here. So this is the Smith French Dublin Fresh Green Leaves Aromatic Hand Wash. This is a giant bottle of hand wash. So it says it's power packed with uplifting essences, lovingly made in Ireland and enriched with locally sourced ingredients. Helps to clear the mind, energize, and inspire. Well, can't we all use that? My goodness. And it's valued at $25. I don't need to open it to tell you. It smells lovely. It has a very like woodsy scent to it. It says right on the bottle here, wild pine, woodland mint, and rosemary. Really, really nice. Again, I really like those kind of herbal scents. I find that very refreshing, and I'm very low on hand wash at home, so it's coming at the perfect time. Like I said, it's a giant bottle. I'll probably keep this in the kitchen and I think it'll last a very long time. So while it's not the most exciting, like it's not super exciting, I guess, to get a hand wash in a Boxycharm, it's so useful. You know, it's like I never know I'm out of hand wash until I'm like, damn it, I'm out of hand wash, you know? So great to get, very useful. Let's quickly tally up the total on this box. So the total on this box is an even $400, which is a lot, but we've got that $122 lip product that's really driving up that price. However, I think this is a really great box. The thing that I love about BoxyLuxe is that it's a nice mix. You get a little bit of sort of lifestyle, but still in the realm of beauty, you know, useful things, you know, body washes, hand washes, like things that you actually will use up rather than, I mean, I love getting an eyeshadow palette. You guys know I'm a sucker for an eyeshadow palette, but I'm never using up my eyeshadow palettes, right? They're just collecting in my collection. So sometimes it's nice to get some things that you know you'll use to completion and move on from, right? So really, really great box. Love to hear from you guys in the comments down below what you got in yours, what your choice items were. Did you get the sunglasses? Do they look good on you? Send me a DM on Instagram with a photo of yourself in them. I love all of that. And let's move on to the July box. Now this one, the theme is fantasy. See how that's spelled? Clever. Okay, so this box here will start with my choice items. So I chose the Farmacy Whipped Greens Oil-Free Foaming Cleanser. This is valued at $28. Again, I can't remember what the other choice items were. I'm usually better at that. I think there was a serum. I can't remember, it doesn't matter. This is what I chose. I am currently using the other two products in this lineup from Farmacy. So I'm really loving the Deep Sweep, I think that's what it's called, toner, which I also got in a Boxycharm. And I also am using the Daily Greens moisturizer. And I really love both of those products. They're very good for my like oily combo skin type. So when I saw this as an option, I was like, well, obviously I'm gonna love this, right? If I love all the other products in the lineup, chances are I'm gonna love this too. And truthfully, Farmacy is one of those brands for me where they really can do no wrong. Not that I've experienced anyway. Everything I've tried from them thus far, I have loved. So really expecting to love this one. Again, I've got a couple other cleansers on the go, so it'll be a little while before I get to this one, but very happy to have it. Next up, we have the packaging on these is so cute. So this is from Bakerie. I love the packaging. So this is the flower setting powder, and I just think it's the cutest thing that it's packaged like a package of flour, and even the side here, it looks like, you know, like the nutritional value. I'm a sucker for like cute packaging. I love a gimmick, you know? So they nailed it with that. And it's valued at $24. And it says this finely milled oat translucent flower setting powder allows you to set your concealer and foundation in place for a long day's wear. This colorless formula puts the oily face battle to rest. It will noticeably blur your pores and soften your complexion, leave you with a beautiful matte finish. So I just used up the translucent powder that I was using underneath of my eyes, the loose powder. I bought a pressed one that I wanted to try out, but I'm already missing my loose one. So I'm very excited to get this. It definitely looks like it will be an actual translucent powder. I have a real issue with powders darkening my concealer underneath my eyes. I have pretty prominent dark circles underneath of my eyes. And for whatever reason, a lot of powders, loose powders specifically, when I put them on over my concealer, they almost make my concealer look yellow or like darker than the rest of my face. So I've heard really good things about this, so I'm really excited to try it out. I just thought I saw a spider. It's not anything. There's literally nothing there. I just had just hallucinated a spider crawling across the floor. Anyway, so very excited to give this a try. Like I said, I've heard really good things about it. It's got that type of packaging that's going to get really fingerprinty on the lid. But anyway, I'll definitely let you guys know about that sooner than later. I might even take that with me for the wedding that I'm doing tomorrow and use that as my setting powder for the girls. Love that. Couple of useful items right off the cuff. And then we move into the less exciting products. So, and less exciting, I don't know. You'll see. So this is the Generation Skin Hydrating Marine Algae Eye Patches. This is valued at $49.99, and it's eye patches, you know, the little eye masks. It's supposed to help to firm, soothe, plump, and brighten like nothing else. Used for dewier, fresher looking peepers. I've talked about eye patches before. I like them just fine. I'll use them when I get them in a Boxycharm, but this is never something that I would purchase for myself. I'd rather spend the $49.99 on an eye cream than on eye patches. However, like I said, it's a fun little treat. I'll use them on like my spa day. Once a week, I sort of do a face mask and a hair mask and, you know, exfoliate and do all the things. So they will get used. But not something that I would ever purchase for myself. And then we have these. So these are the M2U NYC Makeup Blending Sponge Kit. So this is valued at $20. Listen. I think the packaging is really cute. I think that the little, you know, bunnies and bears and the little guy with the sunglasses, I think that's really sweet. As I mentioned before, I really don't use sponges. So most times when I get something like this, I'm like, whatever, thanks. I'll just throw those in a drawer. But timing wise, this couldn't have come at a better time. I have that wedding tomorrow. I think I have one unused sponge at home. Now I have 4 here, and I got 1 in that Luxie kit, and I have 6 girls to do. So now I don't have to buy any sponges after work today because I don't like to reuse sponges. I usually just give it to the client to take home. I reuse them obviously if I've used them on myself, but not, I don't think you're ever going to get that sanitized, you know? You guys know what I'm trying to say. So this came at a good time to where they will get used literally tomorrow and like leave my collection. So this is fine. Any other time I would be like pretty disappointed to get those, so take that for what you will. Although I will say $20 for a set of 4 sponges is a decent price. Even wholesale price, that's pretty close to what I pay. So if you like sponges, that's, you know, a good item to get, right? And next up we have a brow product. So this is the Billion Dollar Brows On Point Micro Pencil. This is valued at $16. And I got the shade Taupe, which is great because Taupe is the color I would normally buy. And it says right on the packaging, cruelty-free, waterproof, paraben-free. We love that. So this is fine. Is it exciting? No. Is it useful? Absolutely. So, you know, you take the good with the bad, right? If I get this out of here. So nice skinny pencil here. We've got the spoolie on one end. Love that. I hate when you get a brow product that doesn't have a spoolie. Now I have to have like a separate brush. And nice fine point on that. Let's look at the color here. well, that's dark for a taupe. I don't mind it though. So you can see there, it looks more like a dark brown to me, but I do like my brows a little bit darker than my hair color, so I'm completely fine with that. It seems like a nice texture. It doesn't seem overly like waxy upon application initially, so I will definitely use that, use it up, and move on with my life. $16 isn't terrible for a brow pencil. It's not drugstore pricing, but it's not, you know, super high end either. So let's do the math on this box. So total price for the July box was $137.99. So again, great value on the box. I did feel like this box was like, I don't know, a little underwhelming. I feel like it could have used a palette, you know. It was almost like it was too practical. Got a cleanser, got a powder, some sponges, some eye patches. We could have used like a color product, you know, like a fun lip gloss or a palette or something like that. Let me know in the comments below if you got this same box, if you felt that way too, or maybe I'm feeling like that because I opened that big box before this one. Hard to say. Maybe it's just my mood, but all things that will get used, nothing that needs to immediately be passed on, which is always great. You know, it's always a little disappointing when I get a box and I'm giving away half of what I got in it. So definitely not a bad box, not my favorite one of the year. So would love to hear from you guys down below your thoughts. I hope you enjoyed this like double unboxing. I hope it was okay that I did it this way. I thought about skipping June altogether because it was so late, but I was like, it's a Luxe month, you know, it's that big box. It's so exciting. I felt like I literally sat here in my office for the last like several weeks because I was like, I don't want to open it without you guys. Just felt wrong. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon in another video. Bye.